How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to part 17 of FPL. My name is Rion the Gamer, and let's just jump into the team talking about game week 29. My team got 68 points, which is a really nice score for this game week. The average was 29, and the highest was 101 points. I ranked 28,706th, which actually might be my very best score for a game week ever, which is kind of interesting. I did make 2 transfers for a 4-point hit, but with this score overall, I am totally fine with doing that. And to look at the team here, Baruch got 6 points, Shaw with 8, Peters with 2 points, Ivanovic had 7, Oscar had 4, my captain Hazard had 18 points, Juan Mata got me 3 points, Johnson with 10, and Paulinho with 1, and then Rodriguez up front with 9 points. Now for this game week, this was kind of a dream score and dream turnout for a couple of these players. Hazard, always nice to have your captain do very well, and I am definitely happy with how Hazard performed, in terms of points. And also, the number one thing in here has to be Johnson. Brought him in just because I needed somebody who was actually going to play, and I needed somebody who was cheap, and it just so happened that he got me the best individual score in the team, not counting Hazard as my captain. So I'm very happy that that worked out, and it's just kind of, like I said, kind of a dream turnout for this team. A lot of bonus points here for Shaw, another one for Ivanovic, of course 1 for Hazard, and then 3 for Johnson, and then 3 for Rodriguez. So definitely happy with all of that. But something I was talking about in the last game week, or in the last video covering the last game week, was talking about having both a Norwich player and a Stoke player in here, but definitely fine with Stoke not keeping a clean sheet since Johnson was the one to score against them. So totally fine with the way that worked out, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's really all I can cover for the game week, except for this down here, which is that I jumped to 65,000th overall, which is definitely the best position that I've ever been in FPL. So moving on, I guess we can just go over to a game week 30 and then bring this down here so you can actually see where we're at. There we are. The way I have it set up just for now, I've kind of only sort of planned this out, but the way I have it set up is I have a 5-back going with Company, Distin, Shaw, Peters, and Ivanovic with Baruch in goal. My two midfielders are Mata and Hazard, and then the 3 up front would be Rodriguez, Sturridge, and Suarez. I don't need to make a transfer for this game week. I'm going to save it for the next one for when all the double game weeks happen. But, it's kind of, I always feel kind of weird fielding 5 defenders and then, just kind of a really empty midfield here. But the only reason I really have it set up like this is because of minutes. Oscar hasn't been playing the full 90 for a while, and neither has Paulinho. So I might as well play people that I actually know are going to play, and these 5 are definitely going to play. But yeah, regarding the rest of the team, I'm just going to make Hazard my captain, I guess. I'm not entirely certain on that, because I could do Suarez or Sturridge, because you know how Manchester United have been. They've been letting in goals like crazy, even at home. So I could captain either one of those, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable captaining them, even though they've had such a good season. So yeah, for now, just have Hazard sitting there. I could make a last-minute decision like I have in the past for this game week, but I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see if how I'm feeling. But yeah, that's really all I can say. I'm pretty sure. Not too much to go over. What I was gonna do actually is maybe play. I don't know, if I just guess that either one of these two are gonna play from the start, I might swap out for Ivanovic, because I gotta actually see Chelsea conceding to Aston Villa, especially since Benteke scored, was it 2 goals in Villa's last game? I'm not entirely sure. Where is it? Yeah, they scored 4 goals, or is there 1 own goal? Yeah, well, you know what I'm trying to say. They scored quite a bit at home in their last game, so that's kind of, this would be the player to go, or possibly Peters, even though Stoke have been doing pretty well defensively. So either one of those. But I guess just expect that this to be the team for the game week. But looking forward, I know I've covered this in the past, but you know, all of this is pretty much the same, just going from Paulinho to Noble, or possibly a Newcastle midfielder, although I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do against like Everton. You know, that one could be a difficult game for us. So thinking about just keeping Noble there. You know, I don't like to second guess myself and go against my first judgment, but I do end up making those last minute decisions. And if you're gonna follow my MLS videos, then in the next video, part 2 that I'm about to upload, you will see how that kind of bites me in the ass. Me second guessing myself, how that bites me in the ass. So yeah, also gonna do Oscar to Sterling, and then Rodriguez to Aguero, so my front three can be Suarez, Sturridge, and Aguero. So looking pretty good, and I'm really glad that this game week 29 turned out to be good for me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. It turned out to be kind of a short video, but thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.